All right, welcome back to No Filter MMA. This is your boy BJ back with another short video on this UFC 267 fight card. Guys, if you haven't been watching this card, you're missing out on everything right now. This card, the prelims, the main card is going to have to live up to these prelims because these prelims have just been absolutely nothing but wars from the time they started to the end of them. But we're here to talk about Virna. I've been saying Virna Jandiroba, which I'm probably going to continue to say, but I'm going to say it correctly. Virna Jandiroba versus Amanda Ribas. Okay, now that I got that out the way, Amanda Ribas versus Virna Jandiroba. Guys, what a war! What a war! So, all right. Virna Jandiroba did a good job coming out in the first round of just being more technical on the feet than Amanda Ribas. So then Virna Jandiroba gets the takedown and just takes Amanda Ribas down and just holds her down on the ground, gets some ground and pound off, so getting some good shots off on some good elbows off on the ground on Amanda Ribas. And we saw today that Amanda Ribas isn't really that good off her back. Like there wasn't much she could really do. Or maybe it's just that Virna Jandiroba is that good on the ground. You know what I'm saying? But either way it goes, she completely stalemated Amanda Ribas on the ground in the first round. So then they get back up, and the ref stands them up, which I don't think he should have. But the ref stands them back up, and Virna Jandiroba drops Amanda Ribas with a beautiful right hand. Guys, I'm starting to question whether or not Amanda Ribas is chinny. You know what I'm saying? Because Virna Jandiroba dropped her, you know what I'm saying? But kudos to Amanda Ribas for jumping right back up, you know what I'm saying? Jumping right back up and fighting the rest of that round, you know what I'm saying? She didn't even really look phased. She just looked more surprised than anything, but it's just that she still got taken off her feet with a punch. So, it is what it is. Go into round two, and then we start to see, I feel like round one, Amanda Ribas was maybe a little rusty. Like maybe we can attribute that to ring rust, or maybe because she wasn't punch shy. She was throwing a lot of punches in the first round, but they just weren't landing. Round two come out, and then we see Amanda Ribas start to settle into her striking. Her striking looks a lot better than what I've ever seen it. In the fight with Mackenzie Dern, you know what I'm saying? Mackenzie didn't really give her much to didn't really offer much to give Amanda Ribas in that fight. You know what I'm saying? But in this fight where Virna Jandiroba was swinging back, you know what I'm saying? Like Amanda Ribas did a good job of applying pressure. She did a good job of landing a jab. You know what I'm saying? She got hit a couple times in round two, but she did two good things that she did in this round. She started with three good things. She defended the takedowns beautifully. I got to give her credit for defending the takedowns. Amanda Ribas did a great job of doing that when Virna would shoot. She pumped a good jab in Jandiroba's face. And also what she did is she started throwing combinations. Amanda Ribas started throwing combinations, ended them with that low leg kick. And that, and applying the pressure. And I think that is where most of her success came from. She knows that as the fight goes on, that Jandiroba is going to slow down. So she just stayed on Jandiroba, you know what I'm saying? She stayed on Virna Jandiroba, and she just kept putting that jab, putting that jab in Jandiroba's face, leg kicks, even a couple times I saw Amanda Ribas spin to the body, and it landed, you know what I'm saying? And it backed Virna Jandiroba up, you know what I'm saying? And then in round three, Amanda Ribas just took over round three. For me, this fight was like a slow progression to the victory. It was a crescendo to the victory for Amanda Ribas, because round three, she just came out the gate, man, and she was just busy. When Amanda Ribas locked in round three, there was nothing that Jandiroba could have done to Amanda Ribas. You know what I'm saying? Ribas was just zoned in and locked in round three, and there was literally no stopping Amanda Ribas in round three. You know what I'm saying? There was no stopping her in round three. She was great. You know what I'm saying? She came in, she was throwing those combinations, ended with that leg kick. She was spinning to the body. She was stuffing takedowns. You know what I'm saying? Even went for a takedown of her own. Kudos to Jandiroba for getting back up. But, great job, Amanda Ribas for bouncing back after that starching from Marina Rodriguez. Marina Rodriguez has an ability to make these girls look like they can't fight. These bangers like Ribas and Dern. You know what I'm saying? She's able to make them look like they can't even do anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just is what it is. But kudos to Amanda Ribas for a beautiful victory over Virna Jandiroba. Nice way to top off the awesome UFC 267 prelim card. I mean, that whole prelim card was beautiful. So now I'm just sitting here waiting on the main card to start, and look for more UFC 267 coverage from your boy BJ right here on No Filter MMA. Let me know what you guys feel about Amanda Ribas versus Virna Jandiroba. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that like button, hit that dislike button. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'm out. I know I just said that twice, but who's counting? Peace.